Welcome, seekers of the truth, to the Magical Services channel. So this is going to be a most supreme love horoscope for the general collective for the day of August 25th, 2026. With that said, let's get into your horoscope. So love reaches its final climax threshold on August 25th, 2026, as Mercury crosses the South Node in Leo before slipping into Virgo, signaling the absolute end of rehearsed romantic scripts and drama. What remains of your partnerships must now be examined under the harsh, clarifying light of practical truth. This cognitive shift is anchored by Venus in Libra, which continues her tense opposition to retrograde Saturn in Aries. The collective desire for effortless connection repeatedly crashes into the immovable wall of relational responsibility. You are being asked to look at your partnerships not through the lens of passion, but through the lens of how they function in the mundane hours. Commitments are tested by your endurance and your willingness to keep promises. True intimacy is an architecture built on mutual accountability, and the coldness you may feel is not a rejection, but a demand for structural integrity. Beneath this practical reckoning, emotional undercurrents shift from Capricorn discipline into the detached clarity of Aquarius as the moon enters this air sign. This transit demands that you look at your relationships objectively, stripping away sentimentality to see the actual mechanics of your bond. Yet complicating this clarity is a distorting square between Mars in Cancer and retrograde Neptune in Aries. Your defensive instincts in love are still firing blindly through a thick emotional fog. You may be finding yourself fiercely protecting a dynamic that no longer serves you, or withdrawing into passive silence and mistaking it for peace. The line between devotion and codependency remains blurred. The psyche is trying to hold on to the comforting lie, even as the Virgo sun demands you face the unvarnished facts. The deeper current pulling beneath this transition is Pluto retrograde in Aquarius, which continues its relentless purge of outdated power dynamics within alliances, exposing where control has been disguised as care. Black Moon Lilith in Sagittarius has a fierce hunger for absolute authenticity, refusing to let you settle for a partnership that demands your silence. And the likely development as Jupiter in Leo forms a stabilizing trine to retrograde Saturn is that if you can survive this disillusionment, if you could hold the compassion of your heart alongside the practical discernment of your mind, you are profoundly rewarded. The relationships that endure this transit are no longer based on fantasy or karmic obligation. They are forged in the fire of absolute truth, grounded in daily reality, and protected by mature boundaries. What emerges is a love that is not just beautiful, but unbreakable. So that is what I had for you today, collective. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to like this video, comment this video, share this video, or hype this video, or subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, or hype our channel by letting your friends and acquaintances who might benefit from it know about it. All those acts would be great and greatly appreciated. Now, there's a magical service being offered in the description box. Feel free to check it out. It could be very useful. And also, I encourage you to stay in tune to future uploads of the channel, as I always try to keep fresh stuff on here for y'all. All sign readings, sign-specific readings, longs and shorts, divinations and astrology readings, and whatever else you would like to see feasible. With all that said, thank you so much for your time and for being here and being part of our tribe and supporting our channel. Until the next time, blessings.